the average monthly payment for a new pickup truck has officially crossed $700, with many buyers locked into 84-month loans that will outlast their interest in the vehicle itself. We are living in a debt trap, fueled by shiny touchscreens and fragile turbochargers. But as a mechanic, I can tell you that for less than $15,000, the price of a down payment on a new Raptor, you can own a machine that is structurally and mechanically superior to almost anything on a showroom floor today. These 5 trucks were built during a window of engineering history where the goal was total reliability, not planned obsolescence. However, even at a $15,000 budget, you aren't just buying a truck, you're buying the previous owner's maintenance history. If you don't know the specific mechanical tell for each of these models, you'll be spending your savings at my shop. I'm going to show you the 5 bulletproof trucks that will still be running when your mortgage is paid off. Number 5 is the second-generation Toyota Tundra from 2007 to 2013, which mechanics call the overbuilt king, because it was Toyota's aggressive attempt to finally dominate the American heavy-duty market. They over-engineered everything. The 5.7-liter 3URFE V8 features massive main bearings and a timing chain the size of a motorcycle's drive chain. This is a half-ton truck with the rear differential of a 1-ton, designed to work at 90% of its capacity for decades without breaking a sweat. We've seen these trucks hit the 1 million mile mark with original engines, because Toyota used high silicon aluminum and a cooling system that is twice as large as the engine actually requires. When we are hunting for a Tundra under $15,000, we specifically look at the cam towers for oil leaks. It's a labor-intensive fix that is a great way to negotiate $2,000 off the asking price. We also check the secondary air injection pumps, which can fail due to moisture. If you see a bypass kit already installed, it's a sign that a savvy owner was looking after it. A mechanic will buy a high-mileage Tundra for $14,000, spend a weekend replacing the starter, which is annoyingly located under the intake manifold, and have a truck that is just getting started. It's the ultimate buy-and-forget vehicle for the long haul. But if you want a truck that is so simple, it can be fixed with a basic socket set and a YouTube video, the next one is our favorite driveway project. Number 4 is the Chevy Silverado 2500 HD from 2001 to 2006, often referred to as the Iron Workhorse, due to its 6.0-liter LQ4 Vortec V8. This is an iron block engine that was built to a commercial standard, lacking the fuel management systems and variable valve timing that made later GM engines unreliable. It is widely considered the best gasoline heavy-duty engine ever produced, because it focuses on low-end torque rather than theoretical fuel economy numbers. Combined with the 4L80E transmission, a unit originally derived from military applications, the powertrain is almost impossible to overheat. When we are inspecting an iron workhorse, we look for the typical GM piston slap when the engine is cold. It sounds like a knocking noise, but it's actually harmless for these engines, and can be used to scare a nervous seller into a lower price. We also check the Hydro Boost braking system for leaks, as these heavy-duty units use steering fluid to assist the brakes. For $12,000, you can find a clean 2500 HD that can haul your house and survive another 20 years of work. It's not fancy, and the interior plastics will eventually rattle. But the powertrain is functionally immortal. However, if your idea of reliability includes a truck that was literally built by a heavy machinery company, you need to see the Navistar legend at number 3. Number 3 is the Ford F-250 from 1999 to 2003, featuring the engine mechanics call the Navistar Legend, the 7.3-liter PowerStroke Diesel. This was a joint venture between Ford and International Navistar, designed for commercial trucks before being dropped into the F-Series chassis. It is a low-stress, high-displacement engine that doesn't use the high-heat EGR or DPF systems that kill modern diesels. Because it produces its peak torque at such low RPMs, the physical wear on the pistons and bearings is minimal even after several 100,000 miles. Finding a 7.3-liter under $15,000 usually means looking for a truck with 250,000 miles, which for this engine is barely its midlife crisis. We check the turbocharger for shaft play and look at the under valve cover harnesses for burnt pins, which can cause a rough idle. The big mechanic's trick here is checking the coolant for oil contamination, which could signal a failing oil cooler. A messy but manageable fix. If the truck starts cold without a struggle and the blow-by is minimal, it's a gold mine. It's a loud, slow, and incredible machine that will hold its value until the end of time. But if you want that same forever durability in a smaller, more city-friendly package, the next truck is a masterclass in Japanese engineering. Number 2 is the second-generation Toyota Tacoma from 2005 to 2015, which we call the resale champion, because it is the only vehicle on this list that might actually be worth more when you sell it than when you bought it. The 4.0-liter 1GR FEV6 is a masterpiece of reliability, using a robust timing chain and a simplified fuel injection system that avoids the carbon buildup issues of newer direct injection motors. It is the gold standard for mid-sized truck durability because Toyota focused on material quality over high-tech features. When buying a Tacoma for under $15,000, you're usually trading high mileage for a lower price. But a 200,000-mile Tacoma shouldn't be feared as long as the frame has been inspected or replaced under Toyota's massive rust campaign. We specifically look at the cooling fan bracket, which can wear out, and the rear leaf springs to see if they are sagging or cracked under load. We also check the U-joints on the drive shaft for any vibration, as these take a lot of abuse off-road. You are paying the Toyota tax, but in exchange, you get a truck that will likely never see the inside of a repair shop for anything other than brakes and tires. But, as good as the Tacoma is, there is one full-size truck that offers even more value for your money, because it's the most misunderstood machine in the industry. Number 1 is the GMC Sierra 1500 from 1999 to 2006, which savvy mechanics call the silent survivor, because it shares the same indestructible 5.3-liter Vortec engine as the Chevy Silverado, but often comes with better interior options and a more refined professional look. This engine uses a heavy-duty iron block and cathedral port heads that allow it to breathe and stay cool, even when towing at its limit. Unlike modern luxury trucks, the Silent Survivor was built with a focused goal to be the most reliable truck in the fleet with the lowest operating cost per mile. We hunt for these specifically with the Z71 suspension package to get the heavy-duty skid plates and the G80 locking rear differential. The key to buying one under $15,000 is to find a one-owner truck that was used for commuting rather than heavy construction work. We check the NOx sensors located under the intake manifold, which can fail if water gets in there, a common but easy fix that we use to lower the price. We also look for the common clunk in the intermediate steering shaft. It's a $100 part that makes the truck feel broken, allowing us to negotiate a massive discount on an otherwise mechanically perfect vehicle. It is the smartest way to spend $15,000 if you want a truck that will still be comfortably hauling your gear 10 years from now. Don't buy the debt, buy the engineering.